Maybe you've heard about Adobe's Creative Cloud, but you're still not completely sure what it is. Simply put, it's a whole new way of working and creating, giving you everything you need to do your best work. When you join Creative Cloud, you get all the same state-of-the-art creative tools you've always used and loved. Tools like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere Pro, but they've been completely reinvented to support a more intuitive and connected way of creating. Plus, you have access to brand new tools like Adobe Muse and Edge tools and services for building beautiful modern websites. With one membership, you get every Adobe creative tool so you can constantly experiment and expand your skills. And the very latest features are always available to you when you're ready to download and install them. Creative Cloud lets you work from anywhere, on any device, wherever you are and with anyone you want. You can sync your files to the cloud to work on them later, access them from another device, or share your files and collaborate with a team. In fact, Creative Cloud was specifically designed to streamline the way creatives work together. You can set up private folders, choose your collaborators, manage versions, and capture all the activity related to your projects, all in one place. And with the integration of Behance, the world's leading creative community, you can showcase your work to millions, get feedback, and get exposure. From right within Photoshop CC, you can post your designs to your Works in Progress portfolio on Behance, and then get instant feedback from your trusted peers. You can also explore and discover the world's best work from leading creatives, peers, and people you know. Behance ProSite is also included with your membership. It's a fully customizable professional online portfolio on your own URL. With ProSite, keeping your portfolio up to date becomes easier than ever. You can also build and publish websites, mobile apps, and iPad applications. It's all included in your membership. Download the creative apps from the cloud to your desktop and use them the same way you always have, whether you're connected to the internet or not. You have a central dashboard to help you keep track of your entire creative universe. Your ideas, files, fonts, colors, settings, and updates and upgrades to your desktop apps, as well as your collaborators and community activity. And you have access to a growing library of tutorials and inspirational content. It's all available in real time wherever you happen to be. Creative Cloud evolves as you evolve and gives you everything you need to keep up, so you can experiment, innovate, and embrace whatever's next. Create now.
Okay, and once more, we are live. Okay, so I'm currently in the Philippines and it's about to go midnight. Currently 11:36 p.m. So shout out to our friends. So we have more than 10 partner schools. Again, the topic this evening is we're going to discover how to create online events with StreamYard. So this should have been done way before Christmas. Of course, some of you out there would like or prefers, aside from face to face, of course, for those who cannot arrive in person, okay, you can reach your audience to those who are far away or those who cannot make it face to face with online events. And we're hoping you will know more how to create online events with StreamYard. And I think it's still a perfect time this coming new year. Okay, so how about creating an online event for your friends or family? Have that New Year celebration. Yeah, done live. Okay, so and before that, we're going to give away LinkedIn business premium subscriptions. Okay, to our friends, all you have to do. Okay, I'm showing this to you. And just to add, we are also live in YouTube. Okay, so inviting everyone, encouraging everyone to comment down. Okay. Comment down hashtag Digital Creatives Worldwide in YouTube. The YouTube channel is Digital Creatives Worldwide as well. Okay. Comment down hashtag Digital Creatives Worldwide in YouTube. Comment down hashtag StreamYard. So take note of the capitalization. And lastly, comment down hashtag Happy New Year. Happy New Year to us all. Okay? And what you'll get in return, we will raffle away business, not career. Once more, it's not career. There are a few other flavors of LinkedIn premium subscription. So not career. We're uh, updating it. Okay. Tonight we'll be giving away business premium subscription. So I'm showing you here in the Philippines converted. Okay, it's around 2,000 pesos per month. So I think that's 29 or around $30. Okay, and we're giving away 3 months. So converted to Philippine peso around 6,000 or 7,000 pesos. So with business premium, oh, yeah, you can learn a lot of things just with LinkedIn Learning courses alone. So with business premium subscription, you get to have access to LinkedIn Learning. So let me quickly show you what LinkedIn Learning is. And this goes hand in hand as well when you're using or learning StreamYard, because StreamYard requires a lot of customization. Okay, so with LinkedIn Learning, definitely you can learn a lot of things to bolster or to level up your StreamYard branding. So may it be you would like to create videos for your StreamYard live shows, live streams, overlays. So there's a lot of things you can utilize here or to learn to bolster your StreamYard events. So I am quickly making a search for Photoshop, and actually the background, the thumbnail of this broadcast was all made with Adobe suite of tools. Okay. Also inviting everyone to join our advocacy. Take your relationship offline or online relationship offline to LinkedIn Local. And of course, we have our own StreamYard users community, inviting you to join us in Facebook, in LinkedIn. If you're into digital creativity, inviting you to join us in Digital Creatives Philippines. And again, once more, because it's StreamYard, we are actually live in several social media platforms, notably not only in LinkedIn. So once more, saying good evening, good morning to our friends in LinkedIn, but we are also live in YouTube. Again, we will raffle away LinkedIn business subscriptions. So encouraging everyone to comment down in YouTube, hashtag Digital Creatives Worldwide, hashtag StreamYard, hashtag Happy New Year. Okay, and also shout out to our friends. We also have an Adobe community. Okay, to all our friends who would like to learn more, or not only if you're an educator or if you're planning to be an educator, inviting you to join us in Adobe Educators Philippines. And again, I'm showing you a tool. Okay, this is a tool on how we can in StreamYard, it can collect comments. So once more, I'm encouraging everyone to comment down, preferably in YouTube. Comment down hashtag Digital Creatives Worldwide. And as a demo, if I click start collecting comments, so notice no entries yet. Again, we're giving away business premium subscription to those who will comment down hashtag digital creatives or worldwide, hashtag StreamYard, and hashtag Happy New Year. So this one is targeting, because it's midnight, targeting our friends all across the globe. Okay. Shout out as well to Martin Yahasha. Yep. Thank you for participating. I think, yep. And Happy New Year as well. Okay, so let me show you. Okay. So if you think this live stream is beneficial to someone you know, please invite them to join us. I would like to show you. So once more, notice this thumbnail again was created with Photoshop, and to give you ample time to invite your friends as well to join us, to join our raffle draw. I will be showing an animated version of this thumbnail. Again, this one created in Photoshop, and this one created in After Effects. So showing this to you now. Okay, so once more, welcome to our live stream on how we can use StreamYard to create awesome online events. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to flash down on how you can access StreamYard. Okay, so we've created a memorable link for you to access StreamYard. So with the starting out with the plans. So of course, the best thing about StreamYard is you don't need to install anything, just like Zoom. Okay? All you need all you all you need to have is a web browser. So initially, StreamYard has three flavors. So again, if you're absolutely a beginner in doing live streams, of course, feel free to opt for the free version. So for me, I've gone through all of these three stages, and recently, I think around November or early December, they get to expand their offerings. So notice here, aside from the initial three plans available, we now have the premium growth and business subscription. So currently, what we have is the professional version. So once more, what you're seeing, okay, in this broadcast, the one we're utilizing is a uh, professional version. So notice, I think the major push or inspiration for us to move with professional is again having more reach. Okay, so with basic, as you can see here, we can multi-stream up to three destinations. Okay, we can have 10 on-screen participants. Okay, so currently I am just one person, but I can bring along up to 10. Okay, and in comparison with a professional, it can do 12. And this is a new bonus actually with the professional plan is they added a StreamYard on air version. So for professional plan, we can have up to 250 viewers. So in addition, we are currently, if you're watching us right now or in the replay, we are currently live and in the following social media platforms. So we are currently live in YouTube, of course, in LinkedIn, currently live also in two YouTube channels. We're currently live also in Twitch, Twitter, and we're utilizing this new feature, which is a StreamYard on air event. So we'll discuss more about the features of StreamYard on air when we get to launch the broadcast, when we get to be in the broadcast studio. So once more, additional benefits. Of course, if you want an exclusive event, okay. So the bonus for that on top of everything here is if you have grown your community and would have to have an exclusive event or a gated event, which means they have to pay in order uh, for them to be in that online event. So we can see here $79, 1,000 viewers, 239. Wow, this is 10,000. And for the business, of course, You can contact the sales for customization. So the good thing with StreamYard on air is it's similar, kind of similar to Zoom, but it's not hosted on a popular, once more popular social media platform. So that's the difference. And the good thing as well with the paid plans is you get to have pre-recorded streams. So the power of having pre-recorded streams is you can repurpose. Okay? So you can repurpose your content. So later we'll be diving more deeply on how we can repurpose content. Okay? So feel free to check it out. Once more, if you're starting with StreamYard, highly suggest, of course, you get yourselves familiarized with the free version. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to be typing in, of course, I frequently use StreamYard. So whenever I press STR, it goes into directly to StreamYard. Okay, and as you can see here, because we're live, I'm seeing this red. I'm seeing this word highlighted in red, live. So if I enter that, I'll be entering the same studio that you're seeing me now. Okay. So again, showing you the broadcast. Let's start out with the left panel. So I've clicked videos. So showing you all of the past live streams videos, of course, that we have created. So I think around 3 hours ago, we did a live event. Okay, a fundraising event. So for videos, it's tied with recording storage. Okay, so all of these videos can be, as you can see here, when I click on the ellipses, all of these videos can be downloaded, and it is all in the cloud. So notice here at the bottom, and let me hide the rolling ticker at the bottom left. Okay, so all of these videos are currently consuming 24.9 of the initial 50 hours on this plan. So again, if you're planning to, you can also repurpose this or consider this as a storage. You can purchase or add more. Okay, so those are the videos. So as an example, let's say I would like to delete this test broadcast. I can simply select this video. Notice here 24.9. So if you're planning to release some storage, I'm clicking delete. Okay. So that's a very small amount of file. Let me clean up some more. Okay, so notice the decrease. It's now 24.7. Okay, so those basically is where all of those videos get stored. And of course, before you begin doing live stream, definitely you'll be asking where should be uh, your destination. Okay, so showing you here some of our numerous destinations. Once more, all the way to Twitch, Twitter. Okay, and adding destinations is very simple. So showing you the platforms wherein you can broadcast, you can multi-stream, okay, to social media platforms. So I'm showing you Facebook, once more LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Hop In. Actually, StreamYard was purchased by Hop In. Okay, and you can do custom RTMP, so that is kind of advanced. Okay, and definitely if you're uh, doing professional live streams, okay, you may be interested to add in additional moderators, okay, technical support. So showing you here under members, I have invited some of our friends and teammates to support me in doing this live stream. But for tonight's live stream, it is just me. It is just the two of us, me and my other teammate who is currently at the backstage. So inviting members is simple to help you out in your streams. You can assign roles as an admin or co-host and simply type their email, and the LinkedIn will send an invite for them to accept to be a verified admin or as a co-host. So once more, the things that are important on the left side. Okay, before we begin doing live stream, is adding destinations. And for adding destinations, it is preferred actually, for example, I'm going to add my LinkedIn profile. Okay, it is much better under this web browser. Your LinkedIn profile, okay, is also logged in. Okay, so highly suggesting you do that. So same with YouTube. Okay, suggesting everything else when you're adding a destination, that platform, or you are signed in to that account and social media platforms. Okay, so moving forward, okay, the place where you get to be in most of the time definitely is the broadcast studio. And as you can see here, listed below under upcoming tab. Okay, we have an upcoming event on January 17. We are currently live right now, as you can see highlighted in red. So here are some of our upcoming live streams, and here at the right under past, here we can see, of course, our past broadcast or live stream. So once more, feel free to chime in for those who have questions with regards to live stream. Okay. So this was completely upgraded a few days ago. So showing you under this ellipses, let's say for this a past event moments ago. So under here, again, we can download the recording. Okay, I mentioned earlier about repurposing content. So here we can download the video. So video that implies together with audio. For the audio recording, uh, that would be simply an audio recording. So if, for example, if we are uh, two uh, two persons on stage, so that would be combined. And under backup audio recordings, these are the separate recordings for each. So this one under backup audio recordings is highly beneficial for those who are planning to repurpose their live stream um, for podcast. Okay, so this is one of the great advantageous feature of StreamYard for repurposing content. And of course, under past, we can share. Okay, we can embed this. So, for example, you're utilizing LMS platforms such as Thinkific or Fresh LMS or Teachable. You can as well embed those live streams for your students and audience. Okay, and at the bottom, we can delete this broadcast and delete the recording as well. So when deleting a specific recording, of course, you're bringing down or you're reducing your storage here uh, at the left. And it is the same as well when you're removing or deleting videos in the online storage. So once more, videos you can delete to reduce storage. And under broadcast, under past, you can delete the recordings, of course, um, to reduce the consumption of your uh, storage in the cloud. Okay, so once more, getting into broadcast. So yeah, let's now create a broadcast, of course. So here we have three flavors. Definitely at the top, we can do a live stream. But here at the second one below and the third, we can do a recording. And that recording can be utilized as a pre-recorded version. Okay. And as mentioned earlier, we can also host a webinar exclusively inside StreamYard. Okay. So let's begin with the typical ones for all our audience who are interested in creating live streams. So getting into the live stream, and notice a while ago I've mentioned about creating or defining destinations. So I guess for this example, let's say I would like to uh, broadcast this under this YouTube channel. Okay. So typing in a title, test, broadcast, or description. Of course, this is the same when utilizing YouTube. So feel free to throw in those uh, keywords for SEO, those links that you would like to prefer. And of course, under privacy. Okay, take note of the three options are basically for YouTube. Okay, and of course, we can schedule this on a later date. Okay, so let me just quickly type in, let's say TBA to be announced, public. How about let's check out when having this out in um, Twitter. Okay, so notice here the difference under YouTube. Notice the difference. It has public while in Twitter it doesn't have. Let's also check how about under Twitch. So notice if you're familiar with Twitch, it has categories. Feel free to define that. Let's say, how about this one under LinkedIn? This is a page. So notice same with almost the same with Twitter. Same with Twitter and Twitch, but without the category. So once more, that's for LinkedIn and for YouTube. Okay, recall that we can output this into your profile, page, and group. So here, let's say under Jomarc. So this is my Facebook page. Okay, so let's simply, for demonstration purposes, type in TBA, those items that require description. And if I tick schedule for later, so the social media platforms that requires thumbnails definitely is Facebook. And if I enable schedule for later as well for LinkedIn, it requires a thumbnail image, and definitely same with LinkedIn. So take note of these platforms that requires thumbnails. So definitely that's Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. For again, for Twitter, it doesn't require any thumbnail. Okay, and for Twitch. Okay, so let's say this broadcast will happen tomorrow around 7 p.m. Okay, and again, we'll be diving more into pre recorded video later. Let's get the essentials on top first. Heading to create broadcast. Okay, so notice under upcoming, we now have our upcoming event scheduled scheduled on New Year's Eve. Okay, and if you would like to natively see those published events, once more, it's heading over to this ellipses. Okay, I can head over to view on Facebook. So to quickly go there, I can right click. I prefer right clicking and opening this all into a separate tab. So right click, open link in new tab, open link in new tab. Okay, let's check this out. So for Facebook, this is the look of our upcoming event. For LinkedIn, so notice I wasn't able to upload a thumbnail for YouTube because this is my in YouTube you can create a default uh, event image. So this is what we're seeing right now, and for Twitch as well. Okay, heading back to StreamYard. So that's basically a quick way in going natively to those platforms. Okay, and under invite guest, you may be wondering what's invite guest. Well, these guests are the persons who will be joining you on stage. So currently, okay, currently I'm the only person on stage, but I have once more I have another teammate who's backstage. Okay, and to, I guess, to quickly show you, I can add that person on stage. Okay, later we'll dive more into the controls in the broadcast studio. But now, after discovering the options under the ellipses, let's head over to Enter Studio. Okay. So, entering now the studio, this is what is currently flashing on the screen. We have mute, stop cam, settings, and your display name. So, the display name, of course, simply is, let me enable that show display name. So for me, you're currently seeing my display name as, of course, my first name and surname. And those would be the display name, okay, that you'll be seeing when you enter this field. And of course, we're not yet about to go live, okay? But in addition, we can tweak the settings as well when we enter the studio. So typically for me, I do not mind seeing these items. I quickly simply enter the studio. So for me, this is kind of confusing because I'm StreamYard and I'm demonstrating another StreamYard uh, page. Okay, going into full screen. Okay, and once more on the upper right, we're seeing the destinations we have defined. Okay, and just in case you have a change in mind, a change of heart. Okay, you're planning to edit or remove certain destinations. So under here, under edit, we can simply head over to what we've seen a while ago. So we can quickly switch over to that page or window and redefine. Let's say I would like to add this another Facebook page or remove. Okay, and from here I can select simply update that and save changes. So in addition, once more on this upper right, we can quickly head over natively to those social media platforms by selecting this drop downs. Let's say under LinkedIn, let's view this once more in LinkedIn. So simple as that. Okay, let's try to discover what's on the upper right of our panel. Okay, so the comment. So if someone, let's say Sir RJ commented down, okay, digital creatives, okay, uh you'll going you'll be seeing those comments on this section. So let's say Nelsie, okay, I'm seeing those comments now. So whatever platform they're in, if they made a certain comment, it will be populated here. Okay. And of course, you can post your own comments as well. So for demonstration, posting my comment here. So I actually typed posting my comment here on the broadcast studio that is currently doing the live stream. Okay, so I enabled all as well. So definitely everyone on these platforms who's tuning in will be seeing my posting my comment here. Okay, so that's basically how we can interact. And if you have um, a guest online, so they may have a limited um, options on the right, but definitely you have the ability to show them the comment of your audience. Okay. Next, under banners. Okay, so the banners, I'm showing you some of the folders that we have created. So this live stream is under Digital Creatives Worldwide. So I'm showing you here uh, some of the text and banners that we have created. So if I click on this sticker, okay, at the bottom, okay, you're seeing join us for online events with StreamYard. And let's say this option is not a ticker. I can flash that out in combination, once more, in combination with a ticker. So I can have both text appearing on my broadcast. Okay, turning them off. Okay, demonstrating this here. Okay, and it's of course it's very simple to create a banner. So for demonstration, let's say hello. I would like this as a static banner. So I will not enable scroll across. Okay, I will not enable this as a ticker. Okay, so showing them simply a hello. And for demonstration, let's say hi. I want this enabled as a scrolling ticker. So those are some of the things that can spice up your live stream. So I can hide them. Okay. Make certain edits or revision. And of course, simply delete them all. Okay. So those are uh, the key features of banners. Again, we have another ellipsis here where we can rename this folder or simply delete all of these banners under DCW. Okay. Another important thing where you get to uh, hang out most of the time when doing broadcasts and live streams are under the brand. Okay. So here we have created, as you can see here, I have some of our brands. Okay, so they are all of them have their specific customizations. Okay, so under DCW, okay. So the cool thing as well with StreamYard, of course, it gives you flexibility. Yep, and customization. So if you're planning to make this as a business, helping out, let's say, professional coaches, managing their live streams. So highly suggest you ask for their branding guidelines. Okay. And the cool thing as well here for customization, we can brand the color. So Currently under DCW. So let me quickly flash. Okay, our rolling ticker. And you're seeing it now as black. Okay. And in addition as well, we can specify the hex code for a specific color. And for those who may be wondering what hex code is, this is the reason why, of course, other image editing programs allows you to get the hex code as well. I'm showing you Photoshop right now. Let's say I prefer a specific hex code. Okay, so in Photoshop, okay, it doesn't necessarily, when you're beginning, it doesn't necessarily you have to have Photoshop. Okay, I started out having nothing as well. But here, if you have a Photoshop, I'm currently utilizing the eyedropper tool. Let's say I prefer having uh, this yellow color. Okay. And for us, if you're using Photoshop, okay, to determine what that uh, again, what that hex value is here under brand color, okay? Under Photoshop, it's simply heading over to the swatch, okay, which is currently at the foreground color. I can double left click this and Photoshop gives us that hex value. Okay, so it's simply under here at the bottom. So it's FCC 33. Okay, so let me just quickly paste that into my notepad. Okay, minimizing StreamYard. Under brand color, I can simply paste that hex value. So notice here, okay, let's refresh. Let me change my branding. So notice here, once more, you're seeing my rolling ticker now. Join us for online events with StreamYard is set to this color. So as of this date and time, these are the current available themes for StreamYard. So definitely, I'm sure it will be updated and we will be given more options for this. So showing you, okay, the classic. So I'm going to enable classic on my live broadcast studio. And to show it more clearly, let me pull in a static banner. Let's say join us. How about this? Comment down. Okay. So under brand, notice the difference when the theme is bubble. Okay. When the theme is classic. When the theme is minimal. Okay. When the theme is block. So I guess for me, I prefer having the classic theme. Okay, reverting back to dark color. Okay, and this is where actually recall that when we entered the broadcast, we were asked to define the display name. Okay. Okay, so under display name, we have the option, of course, once more, to display that name. So for me, you're not seeing my name. somewhere around here, right? You should be seeing my name. Okay, and because we have disabled show display names, that's basically it. If you want to show their preferred uh, names. Okay, so logo. Very seldom do we use logo. The reason for that is we can um, have that logo appear under overlay. Okay, let me just quickly revert back the theme for bubble. Okay, so logo, enabling logo. So the current logo available is the default for me, powered by StreamYard. And for me to show that into this current broadcast, okay, I hope you're seeing this on the upper right. We're seeing the StreamYard logo. And the reason with what I've mentioned earlier, that is I can utilize overlay. Okay, instead of that. So let's say I'm going to utilize this overlay, which has Digital Creatives Worldwide, MechaniWeb, and here at the bottom with Designaire. Okay, or I have another option here, Digital Creatives Worldwide as an overlay. Okay, here at the bottom right. Okay. And again, going back, that's the reason, I guess, having um, the thumbnails or your branding assets created with Photoshop. So let's say I would like, okay, let me turn off that overlay, Designaire and DCW. Okay. So for demonstration purposes, let me, once more, this is the advantage of having uh, Photoshop or other photo editing, image editing software. Let's say I would like this image to be our sort of logo. So I can resize this. Let's say I want this appearing here. And then I can isolate that image. So notice the checkerboard. It means transparency. I can hit Control Shift Alt S, the shortcut for save for web, for Photoshop. And to enable transparency, notice here under JPEG, we're having a white background. Okay, for us to have a transparency, it's simply saving the file to a PNG. So it's much better if it's PNG 24, having more range of colors, and of course enabling transparency. So take note, under image size, I'm broadcasting this. My monitor as well is at having a resolution of 1920 by 1080. Okay, so I can save this one. Let me quickly name this as overlay. Heading back to StreamYard. Okay, under overlay section, hitting the plus button. And notice here, the image that we prefer to be at the top left. Okay, double left clicking that. Uploading. And let me quickly change our background, or let me just simply show you right away. Okay, the overlay. Okay, so definitely it's the same as having the logo. The difference with logo is you're limited only to this section. Okay, so that's the reason we're not utilizing logo so much. But as you can see here, the overlay is, of course, very, very well utilized. So let me delete that overlay and showing you again. Okay, this time I've shown you this before a while ago. Okay, this is another overlay, but the difference, what you're seeing here, what you're seeing right now, notice that animated arrow. Okay, so this is not actually a PNG file, but for overlays, we are given the option to utilize a GIF file. Okay, turning that on, off. Okay, under overlay, as you can see here, when I hover under the question mark symbol, additional info, okay, we have the option to utilize GIF, and the difference here for GIFs or GIFs is we're limited to a 3 megabyte size. And I guess let me show you how we created that GIF a while ago. So again, this is I think a level up when you're serious in investing, or um, when you're serious in having a better, more professional looking streams, is having tools. So here, aside from Photoshop, we utilize Photoshop to bring that file over to After Effects, and I'm showing you a glimpse on the possibilities in using other tools. Okay, so for that GIF that was actually created using the existing Photoshop file. So notice the things, the array of things you can do by having a Photoshop document. I can bring that document into After Effects and quickly create an animated GIF. So some of you may be asking, okay, how do we turn this um, into a GIF? Actually, our workflow is exporting this After Effects file into MP4, okay, and bringing that over to Photoshop. So let me show you. As you can see here, bringing in that MP4 file. Okay. Yes, of course. Photoshop can also open up video files as well. The one you're seeing here. So this is the MP4 uh, file that we have exported a while ago prior to having this live stream. So again, to quickly export this out, Control Shift, I prefer, because I'm so used to the shortcut key. So Control Shift Alt S, and recall when we exported that overlay, it's under PNG 24. Okay, but here, of course, you have to enable GIF. So I'm sticking with GIF right now. Okay, the pronunciation of GIF. And the challenge here, we made that video, I think, on the length of 3 seconds. And notice the time you're seeing right now it takes for Photoshop to process this file. And the advantage with GIF is it can loop that animation. So showing you here at this right section. Okay, playing or previewing this animation right now, and that's what you'll be seeing again right now. The output of that GIF file. Okay, so that's another technique where we can spice up our broadcast and customize our brand. Okay, so moving forward, okay, to those who can comment down again, hashtag digital creatives worldwide and StreamYard gets to have a business premium subscription, gets to have a chance. Okay, so under video clips, okay, hovering over that info icon. So for short video clips, so prior when we began this live stream, I played a few video clips from our sponsors. Okay, we have here the option to loop that all, and what's important in this scenario is taking note of that file size. Okay, it's 200 MB. Okay, or okay, not or but under the range as well, tied up with a duration of 10 minutes. And the preferred type is MP4. Okay, so definitely this type of clips. Okay, that type of video clip, of course, definitely has a lower file size. But in addition, let me show you our intro and outro video, which I have played earlier, if you have noticed. And as you can see here, that video is a 5 minute video, which we typically do to give time, of course, to our latecomers, giving them time to chime in to our live stream. So this is a great way for burning time. Okay, for waiting for your audience to arrive. On top of having uh, this promotional videos or sponsors that you have. Okay, and let me check if I still have that uh, Premiere Pro file, because our technique for condensing this to be somewhere around 200 MB, the technique or the software once more that we utilize to reduce that file size this time is Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so this is our third workflow. So once more, under let me quickly bring in a recent project. So this is one of our uh, let me bring in another one, another recent project. How about from Sir RJ? Okay, so here's another intro outro. We call this intro. We played this video for at the start of the live stream and at the end. Okay. And again, showing you the power of having the Adobe Creative Cloud coupled with StreamYard. Okay, so under Premiere Pro, okay, I hit Control M, which is the shortcut for exporting this out into a final output as a video. So notice, recall, it was indicated as MP4, and that format actually is H.264. And as you can see here, typically when you start reducing or exporting this file in Premiere Pro, I'm reverting this back to the default, which is somewhere around um, 16 Mbps for the target bitrate. So notice the output at the lower right. I hope you're seeing this. Okay, enlarging the graphics area. So that estimated file size is somewhere around 612 MB, of course, and that is very, very far away from our target, which is 200 MB. Okay, so definitely we need to reduce that file size. And the technique that we're using for that is heading over to the target bitrate. Let me say, key in 10. So it's somewhere around 387. How about 6? 237. So probably 4. Around 162. Are we allowed to have a decimal point? 4.5? Okay, it's rounded. So definitely, to be sure, this one should be around 4. So that's one of the ways that we can reduce that file size. And notice, uh, actually 1920 by 1080 is still allowed, granted that the file size, you meet the maximum file size of 200 MB. So this intro outro that we have uploaded is actually a 1920 by 1080 file. So showing that again. Okay. So that intro outro once more exported and uploaded into StreamYard as 1920 by 1080 p. So turning off my display name. Okay, so that's for the video clips. So highly suggesting, of course, if you have accidents, which at times can never be prevented, you can have a buffer. Okay, you can have a buffer time for that by playing certain videos. Okay, so once more, highly suggested for to cater those technical difficulties that cannot be uh, prevented. Okay, so moving forward, let's head over to background. So once more, this background, let me change my background. Okay, to this Christmas season. Okay, so notice changing this as well right now. The same background. Okay, so that's simply, of course, basically background. And same with overlays, we can do GIFs. So, let me check if we have GIFs for this. Let me quickly show you the effect of having a background which is a GIF. Okay, uploading, and while waiting for that sample GIF for our background, this is also a actually a new feature added, I think 3 months or 4 months ago, which gives us a background music as well. So these are, I think these are all royalty free audios. Okay, so yep, showing them to you. I hope you're hearing them. So that's daydreaming, acoustic, and of course, what's more important is the customization thing. Okay, which we can add music. So highly suggesting if you're, of course, live streaming into YouTube, definitely please take note of the originality, and it should be copyrighted. Of course, definitely much better if it's your own music. But of course, there's a lot of sites out there where we can grab royalty free audios for your live streams. Okay, yep. And in addition, of course, we can loop um, that audio. We have the ability to adjust the volume. And I think I'm seeing now the uploaded version for that GIF. Okay, and I guess showing them to you right now. Remove. Okay, so notice that slight movement or animation for this text. So this one we applied a looping opacity and looping as well, looping position for this logo link in local, and we have the featured person here. I think this one is also looping position, and again um it was all created using After Effects. Okay, so that's basically it for our branding. And for the private chat, let me ask our teammate to enter in this broadcast. So, Melj, can you enter uh, into test broadcast? So, in addition, in StreamYard, we can open up multiple instances. Of course, having StreamYard in a web browser. Again, no need to install. So I can chat with, so because it's private, it's specifically for uh, the guest, okay? The persons who are in the broadcast studio. So right now, I hope you're seeing here, I have another teammate with me. It's Melj, okay? And both of us are currently backstage, okay? Because it's slightly grayed out. And going back to private chat, we can simply, of course, you can communicate while um, the live stream is ongoing. So let me type in hi. And can you type in Melj? Hello? Ayan. So I'm seeing now, yeah, Melge. So that's basically what private chat is. And of course, at times when we were um, very new to StreamYard, sometimes we switch between, we accidentally, I myself accidentally, my intent is for the private chat, but I sometimes I accidentally post those private chats under comments. So imagine that mistake. Okay, so those again essentials here: branding, okay, defining your banners, of course, monitoring the comments, okay, typing down your messages to your audience. Okay, next step. Okay, yep. Under comments, we can also filter this out specifically if you want that comment to go into Facebook or any of your preferred destinations. Okay, so you're seeing uh, different layouts. Okay, the one you're seeing right now, okay, what I'm currently utilizing in the stream is, of course, I am currently capturing this area is I am currently utilizing cinema layout. So that's what you're seeing right now. And if I notice here, I have um, two persons okay, in the stream. So this is what it looks like, okay, for this. Okay, enabling this one as well in the stream and adding Melge. Okay, so those, how about picture in layout? So this is picture in layout. Notice as well when we enable banners, so enabling a rolling ticker, okay, a portion of my camera is cropped out, turning off that ticker. Okay, how about spotlight layout? So this is what spotlight layout is. So if I have additional persons, it will be uh, place populated here together with this webcam. Okay, two-person layout. Two-person layout. This is what two-person layout is. And of course, solo layout. And in addition to that, okay, showing you the crop layout. Currently, the crop layout. So in addition to that, we can reorder the camera layouts for each person. Let's say I prefer Melge to be on the other side. Okay, same with when we're in a spotlight layout. I can switch. Okay, I'm dragging and dropping. Okay, so showing that to you as well. Let me go back to cinema layout. Okay, adding myself and Melge. Okay, I hope you're seeing this. Okay, left click and hold, drag and drop to exchange places with that camera view. Okay, same with this layout. Okay, so those are some of the things or the layouts uh, we can do in StreamYard. Okay, and recall when we entered the broadcast studio once more, we were given options for mute for our microphone, camera, and settings. So I've mentioned earlier, those options are also present when in the broadcast studio. So here I'm currently live. I can, of course, I can turn off that camera, mute myself. Okay, and it has keyboard shortcuts as well. So here it's Control E, Control D for muting. And under settings, of course, definitely before you go live, you have to be in the broadcast studio and tweak those settings. Okay, so I am currently in the professional plan. That's why we have the option for full high definition. Okay. Audio avatars are simply when you're talking and the the screen is turned, the webcam is turned off. Notice here, the image responds to my voice. That's simply it under general. And for us, we typically prefer to disable automatically add shared screens or videos to stream. So I want the ability, okay, let's say I want the ability, I'm heading over to present, present, okay, share screen. So that's basically what it means. So notice here, it's not automatically added into the stream. So here, I now have the option to add this to stream. So that's a preferred way of doing things. Again, for settings, under general, is to disable automatically add share screens, videos to stream. Okay, for camera, again, this may depend on your hardware. Okay, if you have the budget, okay, going leveling up. So notice here I am using um a I'm using actually a mirrorless camera. It's a Canon EOS, and specifically I'm utilizing an old Canon M50. Okay, and I think let me enable I also have OBS here with me, and I guess in the future live streams, we can share tips on how we can utilize OBS. It's a powerful tool as well to add into your live stream. Okay, but definitely, yep. Aside of let me just reiterate. Of course, when you're doing live stream, what's of course the essential things. Number one, for me, my advice would be having a better microphone for audio. Okay, and if you have the budget, level up with a better camera. Okay, so huge difference. Of course, instead of utilizing the default webcam of our laptop and the default microphone of my laptop. So that's very huge difference. So for audio, again, of course, this may depend on your hardware under camera, and of course, it's also the same with uh, audio. So let me bring in my friggin' face. Okay. So for audio, what you're seeing right now is these are the hardwares that I have. So for this live stream, I'm currently utilizing an old Focusrite 2i2 second generation, and I'm using a Shure. Well, this is much cheaper than a condenser mic because this mic is a dynamic mic. The reason for dynamic mic is um, the audio rejection. Definitely having a condenser mic. will give you a better audio, but the downside for having a condenser mic is you get to have you need to have a well treated acoustically treated room. So notice this time for a dynamic mic, as I'm revolving this mic around me, notice the rejection. Okay, so that's the advantage of having a dynamic mic. Okay, and having an audio interface. So this mic is plugged in once more to an audio interface. For this demonstration, plug in into a Scarlett 2i2. So tons of audio interfaces out there. And of course, if you have the budget, highly suggesting invest in an audio interface because it gives you versatility. Let's say you want to use a condenser mic or simply an instrument. I can plug in a guitar, a bass, a keyboard, and I can play music to you as well using an audio interface. So for virtual background, I'm actually hearing my laptop right now working hard. Okay. Uh, at- but having a virtual background, of course, um, consumes processing power. But let's check. I currently have no green screen. Okay, so here's blur. Okay, you can, in a way, I think it's decent in a way. So notice here, I have no green screen. How about this default image? Okay, yep. And of course, we have the option to upload our custom background. So, yep, moving forward under recording. So this may differ with your the plans that you're currently subscribed to, but under beta, we now have a local recording. So for if I am going to enable this, this is a new feature in StreamYard. So on top of recall the download options we had. Okay, on top of that, StreamYard creates a separate recording. So the advantage for that is once more for repurposing content. Let's say um, your other guest or your guest speaker has some certain um, internet connectivity problems. Let's say they're lagging. Okay, if you enable this feature, um, StreamYard will automatically upload a cleaner version of that recording. But in the end, the indication is you'll be seeing that under recording. So a tip for that, what we normally say to our guest is this is the thing that appears when you enable that is, yep, showing you. This is a sample. So please take note, if you're enabling this feature, you have to ask all guests to stay in the studio, even if the live stream has ended. Okay, because StreamYard is going to upload all of that high definition video for you to repurpose. So that's a great feature with StreamYard. Okay, heading back to settings once more. Disabling the virtual background. Of course, hotkeys, layout. So this is just a crop. So this feature is simply uh, like for this one, I am filling up all of the frame. But for that feature, again, it's simply giving an additional margin. Okay. Uh, yes. Yep. Crop. Okay. On your layout. And for guests, so of course, highly suggesting they get to see what the viewers are asking. If you have a speaker, definitely some of your guests would be probably asking questions. So highly suggesting you enable that feature. And for us, uh, we don't enable this sound when guests enter and guests must authenticate. But of course, hoping you don't get to utilize banning banning guests. And this is also a new feature for the green room. The green room is the same with Zoom, where I forgot that term, but a specific room prior to entering uh, the live stream. So I forgot the term. Can someone remind me what's the term for hangout? Or I forgot that what they call that in Zoom, but that green room is the same, has the same concept as well. So notice here, I have to be in a growth or uh, business plan to utilize that. Ayan, okay, yeah. Breakout room. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it. Um, moving to the right. Okay, sharing screen. So currently, let me stop sharing. But for presentations, okay, um, we have the option here to share slides from Google Slides. So for me, because it's Google Slides is integrated here as well, we prefer sharing slides using Google. Yep, and I still have a sample here from our previous stream. Good thing I have the sample. Uh, so notice here, we can scroll over or jump to a specific slide. And the best thing here is we have a preview of those slides. So it's much better if you have a speaker. It's much better you have a copy of this slide. For us, at times our speaker experience connectivity problems. So at times I get to be not only the host, but I get to be the one clicking or moving the slides. Okay, so that's for slides. Another feature for extra camera is, I think this one is only under the professional plan. So I get to have an additional uh, camera. But the downside for this, of course, you cannot utilize this if I have another Canon EOS or I have another mirrorless camera. That's not allowed. But of course, here I can utilize OBS as well. So if this one is active and I have additional a camera angle for me, that would be an added spice for our live stream. So stopping that camera, video file. For video file, so showing you, how about showing this file? What is this file? Okay. So, yep, showing you this video file. So this is one of our technique at times where we get to utilize a pre-recorded version. Okay, but this is a very, very short video file. Okay, so once more, you get to play videos. The downside for this is uh, we, we have tried um, playing a full HD 1920 by 1080, but in the live version, uh, it gets to be I mean, the replay version in YouTube and Facebook, it gets to have a resolution of 1280. So that's the downside of having uh, or sharing, presenting videos under present or present. Okay, and if and that's the advantage as well when having video clips, because video clips, they're all stored in the cloud, and it doesn't take so much internet bandwidth. Okay, and share screen. What you're actually seeing right now is uh, the shared my other screen. So actually, I'm utilizing three monitors right now. So definitely, again, if you're utilizing StreamYard, highly suggesting you yourself, and if you have a guest speaker, you yourself, to have at least two monitors. So yep, on this side, I have another monitor and another one. So let me show you another tip. And of course, you're seeing me right now, and I guess some of you may probably be watching me in a desktop or laptop. Yep, and you can, of course, we can also access StreamYard using your mobile phone. So I'm actually trying to open StreamYard in my mobile phone, and to reduce that feedback, okay, I get to have this malfunctioning earphone to prevent feedback. Opening this up. Yep, and it's the same. Notice the options when we're trying to enter the studio, naming this as uh, Cam 2. Yep, and from hello. Yep,
Yep,
and
and
from
from
here
here
I have
I can have
another
another
camera angle.
camera camera angle.
Okay, muting this up. Okay, so hoping you can see my current setup. So yep, that's one of an additional technique where we get to utilize our mobile devices and having multiple camera views and angles. So of course, yep, if everything is all set, the branding, the personalization, the customization, of course, definitely on the upper right, we can now finally hit uh, the live button. So the good thing here it is when we click go live, it will not actually go live right away, but it has you have to click on this other button to actually go out live. So that's I think that's a cool feature to prevent accidents. And once you're live, that's the point where we can play around with the layout. So once more, you're currently seeing me in a cinema layout, going solo, going group layout, and of course uh, I can add my guest. Okay, and that's uh yep, very easy to learn. Okay, StreamYard, no need to install. Okay, and yeah, hoping you learned a lot from this live stream and you get to discover some of our the techniques uh, that we utilize for StreamYard. And as a bonus, yep, uh, I'm not sure if this is also available in the free plan. I think it is. But if you type in streamyard.com/, giveaway, you get to have this feature as well where it harvests. Okay, it gets all the comments and you get to have a sort of will of names as a raffle draw. So thank you so much, Sir RJ and Erica, for joining this demonstration and how we can utilize StreamYard, okay, for your online events. So hoping you can utilize this as well uh, for your family occasions, okay, and hoping you can utilize this, for New Year. So lastly, another use case of StreamYard is, for example, uh, because we do a lot of live streams, we actually created a sort of meeting room for StreamYard. So here's a broadcast which is already recognized by my web browser. So if I type in online meeting, we can quickly, we can quickly create I can quickly create to a teammate of mine having a video call and as a meeting. Okay? So once more, hope you learned something new this evening to our friends abroad. Okay, this is set to your time zone. Ayan, thank you so much everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, and yep, hoping to see you in our upcoming Digital Creatives Philippines event. Stay tuned. because in addition to that, we have tons of upcoming Adobe uh, trainings as well next year lined up to all our friends. So I guess stay tuned for Adobe Photoshop Essentials training. So that would be very, very valuable in order for you to level up your live streams with StreamYard. So once more, thank you so much, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Sir RJ. And good morning to all our friends. And yep, again, see you on our next educational live stream. Happy New Year, everyone.
Maybe you've heard about Adobe's Creative Cloud, but you're still not completely sure what it is. Simply put, it's a whole new way of working and creating, giving you everything you need to do your best work. When you join Creative Cloud, you get all the same state-of-the-art creative tools you've always used and loved. Tools like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere Pro, but they've been completely reinvented to support a more intuitive and connected way of creating. Plus, you have access to brand new tools like Adobe Muse and Edge tools and services for building beautiful modern websites. With one membership, you get every Adobe Creative tool so you can constantly experiment and expand your skills. And the very latest features are always available to you when you're ready to download and install them. Creative Cloud lets you work from anywhere, on any device, wherever you are and with anyone you want. You can sync your files to the cloud to work on them later, access them from another device, or share your files and collaborate with a team. In fact, Creative Cloud was specifically designed to streamline the way creatives work together. You can set up private folders, choose your collaborators, manage versions, and capture all the activity related to your projects, all in one place. And with the integration of Behance, the world's leading creative community, you can showcase your work to millions, get feedback, and get exposure. From right within Photoshop CC, you can post your designs to your Works in Progress portfolio on Behance, and then get instant feedback from your trusted peers. You can also explore and discover the world's best work from leading creatives, peers, and people you know. Behance ProSite is also included with your membership. It's a fully customizable professional online portfolio on your own URL. With ProSite, keeping your portfolio up to date becomes easier than ever. You can also build and publish websites, mobile apps, and iPad applications. It's all included in your membership. Download the creative apps from the cloud to your desktop and use them the same way you always have, whether you're connected to the internet or not. You have a central dashboard to help you keep track of your entire creative universe. Your ideas, files, fonts, colors, settings, and updates and upgrades to your desktop apps, as well as your collaborators and community activity. And you have access to a growing library of tutorials and inspirational content. It's all available in real time wherever you happen to be. Creative Cloud evolves as you evolve and gives you everything you need to keep up, so you can experiment, innovate, and embrace whatever's next. Create now.